Okay, well, I am so excited to be making a brisket with you in my slow cooker. So I've already salt and peppered one side. This is almost a 3-pound trimmed USDA prime brisket, delicious. I love to do this on my smoker too, but honestly, today is kind of like a prep day for me. So I'm gonna get this going and I'm gonna run out, and I got a bunch of errands to do out and about, so I really can't tend to that smoker today. And this will be just as delicious. So salt and pepper it. And I'm also gonna make like a little kind of barbecue sauce, and I'll show you all that in just a moment. But I have this amazing slow cooker. It's called a Magic Mill. It's not very expensive, but the great part is the inner part of it can actually go on my stove. So I'm actually gonna sear this off. Let me show you how. All right, so I've got some avocado oil in here. I've got it all heated up. It's on a medium high. And I like the avocado oil because it's kind of like a neutral flavor, but it has a high smoking point. So I'm gonna throw this in the bottom. Love to hear that sizzle. I just wanna get some nice browning on this. Okay, so this is about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just gonna give it a flip. It smells really good. I have the back cap kind of side down. Look at that. Okay, so all that brown goodness, that just means good flavor. We're gonna give it just another 4 or 5 minutes on this side, and then we're gonna pull it all together. So I'm ready to take it out. It's a big honking piece of meat though, it's not the easiest thing. Come on. Oh my goodness, that is heavy. Okay, so this stuff on the bottom, we are not gonna get rid of that. So I've got 5 cloves of garlic that I just smashed. I'm gonna add those right in. And I'm just gonna give those a little stir. And we're not gonna eat those, they're just gonna add flavor. So I'm gonna pull them out when this is all done later. So now, we're gonna add a little beer. It's early here on a Saturday morning, so we're not drinking this, but we will put it in our brisket. All right, so this is gonna go in. What we wanna do is we wanna get all those brown bits up, and this is gonna help. And it's also gonna help build our sauce. Woo! We're really cooking now. Guiness always reminds me of our friend Nate and Paula. They're really good friends of ours in Florida that we left behind. So sad we missed you guys, but get to see you guys in a few months. They're gonna be coming here to Texas. We're gonna show them around a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this just simmer for just a few minutes. Just let that cook down just a little bit. Gonna get those brown bits off the bottom. And then we're gonna build the rest of our sauce and get this slow cooking. Okay, so I've got my beer and my garlic going there. And I'm just gonna build a sauce. So I'm kind of building like a barbecue kind of flavor, right? So this is 15 ounces of just a canned tomato sauce, any kind that you like is good. I always have that stuff on hand. We'll have to talk about a pantry someday. It's always good to have your pantry stocked. This is half a cup of brown sugar. And this is just some yellow mustard, regular yellow mustard. I love it. You could use Dijon if you want to fancify a little bit, but sometimes you just want the good old-fashioned American yellow mustard. Nothing wrong with that. So I love meals like this because when I'm out and about, and then by the end of the day, I know I'm tired, I know I'm gonna have something fabulous. So this is just some bell pepper and 1 poblano pepper. I hate to waste stuff, so whenever I have leftovers, I always just chop it up and put it in my freezer so it's ready for another use. And again, this is more gonna flavor my sauce, not so much to eat it. So that's gonna go in. I have half of a large onion that's going in that I just sliced up. Got 1 bay leaf and a little bit of that Worcestershire sauce. Can I say that right? About a couple teaspoons will do that. Just add a little bit of flavor in there, extra flavor. That's what we want. I'm just gonna stir this all up. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apple cider vinegar. This is a half a cup of that. That's gonna give us that tang. Okay. So now I'm gonna do is just gonna nestle this right on top. I'm gonna get a little of the sauce on there. I'm gonna spoon a little bit over there. Oh, and never get rid of those juices that kind of collect. That's like liquid gold. Just gotta kind of let those in the pan. So good. Kind of stir this around a little bit. I want to put just a tiny bit of that sauce just over the top. And then I'm gonna close it up. And I'm gonna say goodbye for about 8 hours. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, I gotta go do some shopping, but I'm gonna get some really nice brioche buns, and I'm also gonna make some coleslaw to go along with this. Okay, lid goes on, turn it on. It's gonna go low and slow, 8 hours. We're gonna have beautiful brisket. Okay, so like the moment of truth, we've got a barbecue brisket here on the slow cooker. It smells absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh, okay, I can't wait. So actually Eric and I went and did some errands earlier today. We were gonna get brioche buns, but look at these cute little pretzel sliders. They're the Hawaiian maker, right? It's a little sweet and salty and pretzely. I mean, come on, right? Gotta give them a try. Okay, so we haven't tried them yet. Hopefully they're gonna be delicious. But any kind of fun you like. All right, so this is probably gonna be like fall apart. Let's see if I can do this somewhat gracefully. Oh, my goodness, I think I did it. Wow, okay. So we still got some of the fat cap there, which we don't want to eat. I'm just gonna kind of brush it off the side, but that added lots of flavor, right? Some people really still enjoy that. Not so much for me. I'm not really like the fatty parts of it too much. Okay. But look how moist this meat is. So I'm just gonna shred this up a little bit. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Super tender. Okay, so I'm gonna keep shredding, and then I'm gonna make these little sliders. I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce that's in there. I kind of have all the barbecue flavors. You could absolutely thicken that up if you want, but we're pretty hungry right now. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit on top with some homemade coleslaw. And there you go, sliders. So I'm just stirring up some of this juice. And remember I said I added like the garlic and the onions and the peppers in there just for flavor. I don't want to eat those. They're pretty well cooked down at this point. I'm just gonna give a little moistness to this meat. All right, let's load up these little pretzel buns. Tiny little snack size, all right? How cool is that? And the cool thing with this is you can have a couple of these, right? Tiny little things. All right. More on that guy. Let me get this shredded just a little bit. It's okay if it falls off a little bit, right? It's not supposed to be really neat. Just taste it. Okay. Those look yummy. All right, these things are so cute. I can't wait to eat them. A little coleslaw, a little of the sauce, shredded up the brisket, and look at, we've got a whole bunch left over. I can do quesadillas with these, tacos, or just alongside a nice salad. So I hope you make these. If these sound good to you, please try them and let me know how they came out. Love to hear. Subscribe and share. All right, love you guys. Enjoy.